Well, it's not as bad as I was expecting.
So me and Lexi are down in the arena.
So if you feel like we were just here, we were.
Hey, there's a needle in your neck. It's so weird. See?
This is me, and this is Cindy. This is their shelter. We are a full circle of life horse shelter, and we never turn an animal in need away. Every one of them has a story and has paid a price. One thing we've learned in 11 years, you just never know what's going to come through the door. Welcome to the Horse Rescue Tales from the Tundra.
All right, we're gonna take some pictures of Mr. Hamlet's hock here now that he's sedated.
Look at that nice x-ray.
Yeah.
Well, it's not as bad as I was expecting. So that's good.
Wanna do a DP?
Yeah, let's try. He's been on the doxy since last week?
Yes.
Oh. Good. Well, I think he's got a chance, so that's good. He really doesn't have that much of a bony change. Kind of on this side a little, over here a little bit, but most of the swelling is. Oh, I'm gonna mess it up if I touch things.
You trying to make it bigger?
Yep. Oh, okay. This is just his little growth plate, so that's fine. Somebody's coughing.
A couple of them.
I mean, a little bit of bony change, but really not bad. I would keep doing what you're doing with the doxy and see what happens. We can re-radiograph him in a couple weeks.
Okay. All right.
Potentially, if the swelling doesn't go down, we could joint tap him, but rather not.
Okay.
I think subjectively it's come down a little bit in the swelling though.
This is Claudius, standardbred adult, so we have him at 12 right now.
Okay. Or gelded.
Yes, he is a gelding. Yeah, like I said, supposed to be adult. So.
Oh, is he gelded?
He
We do not know.
don't know.
I honestly it said stud colt on the paper.
I don't think I checked last time because he
I do
was trying to
believe
kick
so.
me.
Yeah, he was.
Nope.
Not yet.
He's only got one.
Oh, my dad's here.
Oh. Bye. I think I can feel the other one starting to come though.
Just give him a few weeks.
I think I can feel it up in there, so.
Yeah, we got confused earlier. Come
Just
in.
a big guy.
Good boy. Good boy. You fit, remember?
Nothing you've noticed about him?
Nothing. He seems all right. Little on the chunky side. He's got some butt fat back here, but
He is well fed.
just a nervous guy.
Sweetheart. That's all right.
Maybe something going on in that eye.
Yeah, that's all right. Take a breather. Jumpy boy. I bet you all of them are probably gonna have swollen lymph nodes. His left side's got a little nodule.
One of the ones that someone had asked if we would take after the auction was done, they said he likely had strangles, so.
Okay. Yeah. Nothing popping out, but definitely a little bit swollen.
He's like, what is that?
I know. I don't think he's very visual in that.
I think he's the one that they were struggling to get out. He kept running into things, and he was so like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
I don't think he's
So remember, he was a bigger horse.
So he maybe doesn't envision the other one either, or limited?
Limited, maybe?
Yeah, I would say.
You can
See out of this one, but it's a little hazy. He's probably got uveitis.
So this was probably him.
Do you think lepto or?
It could be, but to me it looks more like just a recurrent uveitis kind of a guy, just based on how it looks. Got quite the overbite. Yeah.
Another breakout. I think it's a little older. And he can see some.
I would put him closer to 15, maybe. I know, I'm sorry.
Buddy.
Don't you like spray?
Woo! No, he was that close to the door.
Yeah, I just don't think he knew he was that close. It's all right, honey.
He's got back shoes on too.
Just, I can't
See it.
see. Maybe on one foot? No, just long.
There's something.
Bud, just relax.
He says, take these off of me.
I know. It's like, I'm done with these. I'm done with these. There, see? That's all I wanted from you. Good job.
One more time.
I'm still crappy about it.
You're all right. Ooh,
Yeah, there's a shoe
Yep.
on there.
there is. I don't think on the other one though, unless
been
it's
on there
that
a
flat.
long time. Look how overgrown that is.
Yeah. I'm not sure there's one on his other hind foot though. Unless that one's just that worn. Also, guess we'll see.
I know, bud. You don't want to get kicked by your shoe foot. Okay, okay. Come to this side. See me over here now? Got an old injury on this. On his tendons on this side.
Oh yeah, little scar right there.
Yeah. Got some swelling in the tendons too, but nothing with any heat or sensitivity.
Perfect.
So,
No, I don't think there's anything
No
on
shoe?
that one.
missing just one so far. huh,
3
bud?
out of 4 shoes. You're all right.
Don't run away.
Hold still.
Hold on, buddy.
880. This is Lysander, Lysander. Standard bred, adult. He looks overall healthy, good. I haven't noticed anything about him. Yeah, gelded.
Club foot on the left.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Little clubby
you are a
back
little
there.
upright. Okay. Right, he is cute. He actually doesn't have any lymph node swelling, so that's good news for you. Can I see you now? Younger than the last one. We can call him 12. Good to go. I don't find anything to complain about with him, really.
Awesome.
I think he looks good.
Lysander. Well, I think that's all we're going to get to today.
I'm so okay with that.
We tried with some of the others and they're just not having it, so
Yeah, you'll have that.
we'll work on it next few days and then plan for next week. And
Yep.
First couple days this week did not pan out.
no.
Because it's temperate, you know.
So yeah, I think that's it,
Perfect. He's super cute.
isn't he?
So me and Lexi are down in the arena. I have Claire, she has Tulsa, and Tulsa is quite the mover. She moves so beautifully. Yeah. Good girl, Tulsa. Doing good girl things. Hi, Claire. Claire wants to move. Claire's being Claire. What's happening over there? Lexi thinks she may have found the button. Just not sure what it is. Not on that side.
What?
Just a little rusty, maybe.
Could you see it? Like the switch in her gait? Like she didn't switch it, but she shortened her stride.
A little bit, yeah. It wasn't really noticeable, but
I could feel it more than like see it.
are you kind of a fancy girl? Okay, Lexi, what do you think Tulsa's good for? Like, home-wise, like, what kind of rider and everything?
Someone that is decently experienced because she has buttons, and like if you want to have her use her buttons, she can do it. You just have to figure them out. But then also she could probably go to like an intermediate or advanced beginner house because she is a good ride, but she would need someone that would be able to help with her arthritis and work through that and make sure she stays comfortable while working. But overall, she could go to really any type of house because she could work for a beginner with like help of a trainer. But she could also be very fun for someone that knows how to figure out buttons because she has them. We just have to find them.
So, what kind of buttons do you think she has? Like,
I think she has like kind of English buttons, like half pass, shoulder in, leg yield, like lead changes at the canter, and she can collect her trot, extend it, collect her canter and extend it.
do you think she'll be good for trail riding?
Yeah, I think she would be because she's, with everything going on around the shelter, she doesn't get very looky with any of it.
She hasn't spooked?
No, not with me at least. She has not spooked at anything.
Look at that. Good girl, Tulsa.
Yeah.
All right, Alexi's gonna try bareback. She doesn't seem to mind anything. Clear. She looks smooth. Is she a little choppy or smooth?
A little choppy, but
Oh, I can see it now.
also because I don't have a good seat bareback.
Oh, no, it's fine. Are any of us perfect?
Good girl. Yeah, she does not mind bareback. I don't think she really minds much of anything.
No. Claire's ear.
It's just big, so it's like calling a semi a smooth ride.
Basically. Good girl, Tulsa. Just big and big.
Yeah.
She has a good mind, though.
Yeah, she's smart.
Yeah, she is pretty smart.
So we are back at the shelter with Rocky. Some of you guys might remember him. He was adopted out. He came back. He was having some, wasn't getting along with his pasture mates. So, mainly the mares. So, it was something the border just wouldn't allow. And the adopter decided to bring him back. So that's okay. He is back. He looks good. He's put on some weight. And they have worked with him. They've made some progress. So that's a plus. We're just gonna get him back into our routine here and find him a new home. Ooh, little bump. Good boy. Yeah, she said they've been able to work with him. It was just the pasture behavior wasn't good.
Why didn't they just keep him with geldings? Come on, buddy.
What made that noise?
Everyone's saying hello, Mariner. And he's gonna go out to pasture 11, and yeah, we'll have the vet look at him too.
Alright, so today me, Eliza, and Lexi are out on the trails. Eliza is back there with Miss Julie. She's being a little stubborn today. Last time she was rode, she did buck the person off. But we're doing much better today. She's got that sass in her. Lexi's in front of me on Tucker, his very first trail ride here. He's leading. So far, so good. I'm on Miss Cher here. She's been out of commission for a couple weeks. She was sick. She's doing quite well. But so far, so good. Alright, we're about halfway through our trail ride. Tucker, whoa, why is this camera weird? What? Why is it blurry? Hello? Okay, there we go. We're about halfway through our trail ride. Tucker's still leading. And then Miss Julie's back there, keeps wanting to take off. Oh. Cher just pins her ears at anything. But yeah. Cher and Julie are both riding bitless and responding well, for the most part. For the most part. At least Cher is. We're just about to the end of the trail ride. Cher had to go in back because she got a little antsy and wanted to just run through the rest of the trail, which isn't allowed. But Tucker's still leading, and then we got Eliza and Julie. Julie's doesn't want to go up the hill. Tucker made it up. Made it up. Cher's ready to take off. Tucker's in the lead. And she made it up the hill. Stay out of his butt.
So if you feel like we were just here, we were. But this is kind of worse this time. This is our Duramax again.
This bumper and headlights and all the stuff we put on lasted
36 hours, I figured.
about 2 days, 2 or 3 days. And when they hit the deer, I took out this transmission cooler. So it pumped all the transmission fluid out, so we had to drive 4 hours with the tow truck and another truck to pull the trailer to the middle of Iowa to pick this thing up. So now we're gonna replace the transmission cooler with a used one and get fluid back in it and see if the transmission still works or not.
Yeah, because there wasn't like a big puddle or anything underneath it, so we're a little worried about how far they went
Right after,
before
yeah,
stopping.
transmissions don't like running without fluid.
Yeah. We'll see.
And I like to use power tools, but because of
The Martin. Hey, Marty.
I'll use quiet tools.
He'll appreciate that. He's not liking that. You're okay, buddy. Maybe it's just because. Maybe I should come back here and record.
Yeah, he misses you.
Distance. Is it better if I'm right next to you? No, don't jump on me. Don't jump on me. I'm right here. Marty. Oh, you're fine. You didn't like that. So Marty is back in the truck. He just wasn't having it.
Supposed to be able to take these clips out and pull the lines out, but after 20 years of rust, I'm not sure how it's going to come apart.
So this time we don't even have a grill to put back on. That, I don't know. Oh, it did? Oh, yay. Oh, it's kind of... Well, the girl made it home. Really? You too?
Probably thinking, might as well, Marty get a car ride and I don't.
I suspect if I put them both in the car, they would fight.
Probably. Okay.
One side.
One side. This side, the fitting is rusted to the fitting is rusted to the line.
Oh.
So I'll cut it off up here and then we'll get it apart.
I'm gonna stay back for this. And we don't think Marty's gonna like this one, but we'll see. Oh, he's in the back seat now. What you doing, Marty? Yeah, he seems all right. I'm not sure he noticed. He just got in the back seat.
Well, if he's having a car ride, he's probably happy no matter what's going on.
Right.
Now I got to get the fitting loose from the line. I have to heat it up with a torch.
Will that make a whole lot of noise he won't like?
No, doesn't make noise.
You're okay, little man.
That one came apart, yeah. So
The passenger side is rustier than the driver's side.
apparently.
It's the washer fluid. It's over there.
It must do it.
I remember seeing a piece of that.
The bottom piece was laying on the highway. But what's cool is the bottom piece off of the bumper we took off the other day is still good.
Oh.
So we can reuse that, and this is actually fine. So all we need is the chrome part.
The expensive part? Not too bad.
Well, because my cousin works at the salvage yard, I can probably get one for about nothing. More heat.
That is hot.
Huh?
That is hot. Ooh, stinky.
Well, it works because the heat expands the metal on this part, and that separates the layers of metal that are rusted together.
Not gonna use your fingers?
I have. It hurts when you forget. The clip is still in there yet. I forgot about that.
Oh.
Can't believe it won't come out.
Oh, there's some deer hair.
Oh yeah.
Gross.
There it comes. Some of it.
Hope you don't need that again. Oh, there's a whole bunch of hair in here. There's scratches. Scratches.
It's coming.
I feel like you're about to get rammy with it. Oh, there we go.
No need to get rammy. I would never do that.
Back up to the front seat. In the wheelbarrow.
He's fine. He's fine.
A little tweaked.
A little tweaked. The deers and mules will do that.
I don't think the mule did it.
No. But it could. Put a little lube or something on there so they slide together. Hopefully go back together better than they came apart. This one we got bumper in our way. I'm gonna have to cut that off or something. Oh, it's still in the way. Maybe I can get it. There.
We'll still have to get a new bumper, right?
Oh yeah, because that'll be rubbing and it would rub a hole in it. But
So mainly right now we're trying to find out if the transmission still works.
right, yeah. See if what our next step with this thing is.
All right, where does the tranny fluid go? All right, nope, that's oil. It says it. Right here?
Nope.
No,
Back here.
there's the washer fluid. It's important.
We'll dump probably $100 for the transmission fluid in it, and hopefully it, it isn't a waste. But because this stuff, synthetic transmission fluid is like $10 a quart. You know, what these take.
If it's no good, is there any way to get it out?
No, you wouldn't want to.
Oh,
It's not that big a deal.
how much was that part?
I think it was $100 for a used one.
So a couple $100 just to find out if the tranny's still good. Yeah. Oh, I know. I hope it's good too.
He seems very worried.
He is very worried.
I was thinking, I like going for rides in that truck.
Well, it's not going anywhere right now.
Well, hopefully it does shortly. So we'll start with like 6 quarts and check it. See if it's close.
How many would normally
You don't know because it was running and they were driving and it pumped the fluid out.
But like if it was a brand new transmission, how much would you want to put in?
I think these Allison transmissions take like 16 quarts, like 4 gallons, I think.
Oh dang.
But there's no way it could pump that much out. Because after I lose about 6 or 7 quarts, I think it would have stopped, so.
It would have stopped working?
Stopped working, yeah.
Crap.
I mean, at the time, it doesn't mean it wrecked it, but
right.
Once you get so low on fluid, there's not enough fluid to make it work.
So note to selves.
If you hit a deer, stop and check and make sure you're not pumping out fluids, be it antifreeze or transmission fluid or engine oil, or because if you keep going, it makes things a lot worse. He did catch the bird. What a shot.
He moved at lightning speed too.
Not a bird dog.
He thinks he is. Yeah, I know. You tried.
It's kind of there.
Was it blood? No, it's on the inside. Oh, for those of you wondering how the deer is,
They said it went under.
Yeah,
The
Eliza
truck and the trailer.
Eliza said it pretty much exploded.
We never saw it when
no.
we went to pick them up. There was
no,
but I think it was back further from where we turned around to get to them.
Yeah, Eliza said it was way back, which makes it more concerning about how far they drove afterwards.
Yeah.
But so the deer is no longer with us. R.I.P.
But the horses made it home safely.
The horses and the people made it home safe, so that's. And we brought some of the deer with, apparently. So yes. When you got, how many pounds would that be? I mean, the horses, the weight of the trailer, the truck. Coming out of what? Maybe 300-pound deer?
Yeah, the truck, trailer, and horses probably 20,000 pounds.
Yeah, the deer really didn't stand much of a chance.
Okay. Moment of truth, or well, we'll fire it up and see where it's got to be running to check it, so we'll see where it is on the dipstick with the fluid I put in yet, and then we'll put it in gear and see if it moves or not.
And we'll want to make sure it moves forward and back, right? Because haven't you had somewhere it'll go forward but not backwards, or vice versa?
Yeah, I mean would be fairly.
That wouldn't be caused by this.
No.
Oh,
It's
okay.
probably either gonna work or it won't.
All right, here we go. Stay in there, Mart.
Artie's gonna help.
Says, all right, it's about time. You might want to shut the door.
Still runs, that's a plus. We'll probably take the Bulldogs for a ride now, test drive it, make sure it shifts and everything. And,
Okay. There's only one light that works.
well, we're just going up and down our road. We don't need to worry about that stuff.
Just saying. All right. We're moving. Dogs are... What's your verdict?
Seems to work fine, so now we just have to fix up the headlights and bumper. And actually, one thing I've thought about doing with the bumper, you can get these ranch hand brand bumpers, or there's other people make them too, but Ranch Hand is one that I know of, that they're really heavy duty. It bolts to the frame, and if you hit a deer, it's not going to hurt anything. It just, you know, when we're spending time going out getting horses at, you know, in the middle of the night, you know, coming back from auction or whatever, and there's always deer running around here, to have something like that would prevent something, you know, next time there would be no damage. So I think those bumpers are like $1,500, but whew, think of how much it would save if this would happen again, and it can happen again. It's just, you can't blame the person driving, because
Deer jump
sometimes
out.
deer just jump out and there's nothing you can do about it.
What about one of the big bumpers like they have on the paint trucks? Like the line painting lacquer truck or whatever you call it?
I don't think we need anything quite that extreme. But just those...
It beat a semi, it can beat a deer.
Well,
I shouldn't laugh about that, but...
That's true, but no, it's just those heavy-duty bumpers there. They're expensive, but they're worth it, because if you hit a deer, you just keep on going. And next time we'd be able to sleep all night instead of driving 8 hours round trip to rescue the truck and trailer.
That would be nice. Success?
It appears to be so far a success.
So, did you ever do this as a kid? Like walk up to cars? Because look how you look.
I look about 3 feet tall.
You didn't do this as a kid?
I've never noticed this in my life.
We would come up to him and be like, whoo. Look at that. Hubba hubba.
Short and stocky.
You're Wade's size.
No, you can't have that in a video.
Actually bigger, but oh my god.
And look how long my arms are.
I can't believe you never did that. Nope. We do it all the time. It had to be a shining car, of course, and you're just like, oh. Ooh.
Nope.
Dr. Kristin is coming out today. She's got quite a few dentals to do, and then we're hopefully going to get Modelo castrated.
How old's Romeo? Do you think
Romeo
28 as well?
is, 28.
Like Sunny?
29, yep, like Sunny.
Pony gelding.
He does not like needles.
We're going to teach him to love it.
But same thing as far as teeth goes. He does have Cushing's also.
Did you have weight on him too?
What's his weight?
6'1".
Yep.
I just like having that.
Yeah.
I just really do. Hey, Romeo. Were you out riding the other day?
He was. He's
You're
a good, dude.
kid. You sure look like you got Cushing's. I know
We had
you-
to shave him.
Yeah, you just wouldn't shed out this year? Well, he's 28. What horse doesn't have Cushing's?
He was a woolly mammoth.
Yeah. That's what made him...
He went up over. I guess I wasn't even here for that.
I'm pretty sure it was the needle.
The needle.
What are you guys' thoughts on Twitch? Is he good? Do you have a Twitch?
We do.
I mean, it doesn't hurt him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Jump over and break his leg. What's better?
Right.
I feel like you're a pony that's going to need a lot of meds. I'm going to drop over here. You don't need to see this.
I'm getting out of the way.
Might be able to hand twitch him.
Yeah? You want to try? Hi, big guy. Hello. Hello. What do you think? What do you think? I don't want you to break my arm or go up or do something stupid. All right, big guy. God, you're so fuzzy. Ready? Hey, there's a needle in your neck. It's weird. See? You quit that.
There he goes again.
Put your foot down. Quit that. All right, give me that twitch.
Give me that. Good boy. Good boy.
That was so
Very
bad.
nice. Look at his tongue.
How's your guys' truck?
Done.
Gonzo?
Yeah.
That's it? That's all she wrote?
He's gonna be able to fix it, but we had to make an insurance claim on that one.
Did you at least get to eat the deer that did it to you?
The deer exploded.
Oh, he's exploded.
It was like right in the middle and went under the whole truck and trailer.
Oh, you just ripped it all to shreds.
I think so.
Man.
I didn't look back. It was dark.
Oh, no. That's scary, though, when that happens.
It was.
Get your adrenaline pumped, and you got all those horses on the trailer. You got all 13 on that trailer.
You just gotta hit it
Yeah, you can't swerve and tip it. Or, I mean,
or hit the brake. No, you just
Take it.
yeah. Having their fawns, and so everybody's running around like psychos.
That's what it
But
is.
it's just,
Just a bunch of dumb
I
babies.
swear, every 2 feet I was hitting the brakes for them.
Even like during the day.
Yeah, that was the thing. It was not even night.
We were on the highway.
What night was that? That was
Yeah.
that was Sunday night. It was just bad.
No, it ran. Yeah.
Even when we went down to get them that night, there were deer everywhere.
Yeah.
Carlin said it's because they're having their babies and they're kicking last year's babies out.
Yeah, because it seems to be young ones that are running around like idiots.
Because it's their first time being on their own.
Yep.
They're running amok, seeing how many.
Raise them right to stay out of the way.
Right.
We have a little doe and fawn that lives in our hayfield.
Cute.
Yeah.
Hey, tell them to stay there.
And not when they're cutting hay, though. Thank you very much.
True.
Because that's a sad thing every year how many get chopped up. And just some general, but I mean, gosh darn, he's got a lot of tooth left in him. Ooh, what's that noise? Sleepy pony. Just a quick float. I'm happy with his teeth, guys.
Good.
I am. The only thing he had was a little point on the back, on both sides, but ain't nothing we can't handle. You know what I mean? They
Perfect.
just don't even look that bad. Hi, did you wake up? What happened, huh? Put your tongue where it needs to be. Let's look at your front teeth again. Oh, hello. He goes, that was quick.
What was his time?
I wrote it down, 97 or something. I don't think he's 28.
No?
No, I don't.
I'd love to hear that.
Yeah, I think we got a younger horse here than y'all think, like 15.
Shut up.
I'm not lying to you. That groove is only halfway down, only part way down on the other side, so, and he's got very nice cups and stars on his bottom, all of his lowers, so I'd only put him at 15.
Well, now I want you to. What did you thought? Sunny though was 28.
Sunny was old, yeah.
She was older.
Yeah, I thought so.
Okay. Okay.
That's a very young-looking mouth, and then you look at the surface of his teeth. There's a cup and a star on both of them. And then the groove's only halfway down on this one. So, sweet.
Put that back in there.
I think that is good.
Nikita, Nikita.
N-I-K.
How old is Shima? Roughly 15.
And I forgot what you said
Look
for
at
her
that.
age, that she's
15.
15.
That's what we have. Yeah.
Okay.
Scratches.
Hi, sweetheart. Don't bite me. You're so low. Let's see if we can get this, because it's like...
No. Watch your mouth.
I know. Yep. I'm just getting out of her face. You're just a youngin'. Like 10.
Yay.
Oh, so we're gaining age today.
Yay.
That's crazy. She doesn't even have a groove yet, you guys, on the corner. You know what I mean? It starts at 12.
15.
So like, look at, I mean, these are good pictures for you to have, is like to see that corner incisor, no groove, either side. And look at the shape of the lower cut surface on the incisors. They're oval, you got the cup, you got the star, you got the cup, everything looks good. Very vertical, like when you look at the side, like how her teeth line up, they're like this.
Yeah.
As they get older, their teeth start to get like this. So that's great.
Sweet.
So you guys are inheriting some young ponies. You just know what we're doing, don't you? We'll beat you though. We're gonna, she might go underneath the thing. I wonder what she might do.
We've had it.
Naughty little ponies sometimes. Okay, well, those donkeys. Teeth are pretty good. You said she's naughty with the bit though.
She just chews on it a lot and doesn't really like it.
Could be
She's got like an itty bitty wolf tooth on the left side, but it's tiny, it's barely over the gums. I don't know why it would bother her. She does not have one on the right. And I mean, she's got a very dished mouth because she's a young little tiny baby. Yeah, I don't know why that wolf tooth would bother her. It's just, you're not slamming the bit right there anyway. Okay, well, you might have to keep her from like going too far back and getting caught with the speculum, and so whatever you can kind of do, because she's just not the right size for this. See, you're just too little. You're too little. We can't do much with you. Nobody wants to get back in there with her, of course. Oh, goodness. I'm sorry, girl. All right, you've got the front of this horse.
Attempting.
All right, you do your best. I'm just going to see what she thinks of this. Yeah, I thought as much. I thought as much, girl. Okay, we're just going to see if she'll let me just do a little bit in the back that's sharp. I feel like she might not. Because I just don't, she's so short that if she gets her head forward and then slams it down in front of this gate, you know. Here. You got her?
Yeah. Take this out.
Yep. We're just going to have you hold her head, and if she leans back, then so be it.
Just don't go forward.
There we go. Now she's going to have a tendency to get some nice sharp little hooks on the far back because she is a tiny pony.
This is Moon Man.
Moon Man.
He's roughly 18. When he came from the auction, he had like what looked like swelling all around in his jaw, like kind of on the sides and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And then we took some x-rays, but we couldn't really see anything.
Okay. And how is he eating, or?
Well, he's not gaining weight. That's a big thing. He gained a little, like 15 pounds. And like
It's like kind of an abscess right underneath, like
Right in the middle?
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. Well, not good, but
because
sounds...
it says something in there. Kenzie maybe thought a possible fracture there.
Well, that's exciting to put a speculum in, and
Yeah, we don't, he's,
we'll take a look.
yeah, we don't know.
It does have a grade 2 murmur,
Okay.
so that's not helping. Yeah, I can still hear it over here. It's more faint, though.
Okay.
Also, his guts are gurgling away, echoing up into the chest cavity. No coughing or anything like that? You haven't seen anything silly like that?
No. He seems to be doing good, just thin.
All right, big man.
He's actually gained some.
Yeah, I did say that. He's gained like, what was it, 15 pounds?
Okay. Sure nice to have that. For the gain and everything. Well, bud, we're going to take it easy on you because your heart, because I want to see what's going on. But you said there's also something. Oh, yeah. Let's look at that first. It's not a spot where I would really. And you x-rayed this already? Mm-hmm. You tried to at least.
You guys did x-ray?
Yeah, do you want to grab the computer? We can pull those up.
Yeah, let's take a look at that. He's an old horse. That's pretty far forward as far as a tooth, and unfortunately, when I see it there, it's a lot of the times cancer.
Oh,
So
okay.
we'll take a look. We can maybe take a look at the X-rays. I mean, because
He wasn't the best candidate, so they're not the greatest, but you can see.
Yeah.
I just don't know what I'm looking at.
and I can certainly still sedate, but that location, there's not like necessarily a root that should be impacting it right there, and it feels really really hard and bony. Let's make our words. But, I see a lot of cancers right there.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's down here.
Well, no, we were trying to look in his mouth. That
Yeah.
was where we were starting, was
He's
his
obviously
teeth.
got points.
But we don't have actual pictures. Of
But I mean, he would need to be sedated to probably x-ray that anyhow. There's something right there. That's his lip there, but this is more.
That's down farther.
I mean, there is some lytic here. But, so I mean, that actually, I mean, it could be associated with this.
Should we maybe look inside?
When did you take these? 4/29. Doesn't it look bigger than this though?
Yeah.
Now?
Yeah.
It just seems like this, for how hard it is, I mean, and you can see a little lump right here. It sure seems like it must have grown. Would you guys think that it's maybe done that, or?
I think it has. We did, because it was kind of pussy and oozy.
Okay.
So we did start him on that seed on Monday because he would not eat.
Wouldn't eat the Uniprim.
Wouldn't eat the Uniprim.
I don't blame him. But this is really a long tooth, and I mean, he's basically his 6, what happens, they get worn to the point where it starts to split, and it's like the roots are and you can pop the root out. I mean, because there is some lysis there. But the whole change to the bone here is pretty weird. If you can, did you do left mandible? Kind of hard to tell.
Yeah.
Did he move?
Yes, he was not.
There's an action shot there, guys. Yeah, and it's hard because that would be a nice one to stick it in his mouth and get an up view. But yeah, the whole edge of that bone is quite abnormal. We can certainly take that out, see what it looks like in there, but I still think, cancer is a likelihood in an older horse because, it seems bigger than this picture, and that's a picture from over a month ago.
Right.
So
Do you just want to look
I thought
in there?
Well, I'll sedate him a little bit because then if we want to snap a picture of it, we can do that.
Okay.
Yeah, it definitely extends. Like you can put your finger under his tongue, and you can feel this bone change that goes in. Don't bite me. Don't do it. That piece in the front is completely loose, so I think I can pop that out of there, see if there's any pus that rolls out. But when I put my finger between the mandibles and I feel it, it's like touching the other mandible. This mass like extends in. So I still usually pus like from an abscess root doesn't cause that much proliferation of the bone. But we're gonna open up your mouth, bud. We're gonna pop that tooth out.
Pulsing up the outside.
Is it now? Just squeezed it good? Excellent. We like it. We like to do it. You're going to put your finger in under his tongue, between the jaw there, and feel that big lump and how it attaches here. Now put your thumb here, up here, and just kind of squeeze up his mandible and you feel that big thing?
Yeah.
It's like this big.
Oh.
And then you can feel the other side, what a nice smooth mandible should feel like.
Oh.
So you see how big that is? And it doesn't look as big from the outside because it goes towards the middle. It's a big guy. A lot of horses lose this front 6 tooth and it never does anything that silly. What you waking up for, huh? What you waking up for? There's some pus coming out of that bad boy when I wiggle it. See that?
Ew.
That's good stuff, huh?
Oh my.
But you can see the mass, like if I move his tongue, like look at how thick his jaw is
Oh,
here.
yeah.
And then versus, you know, a normal side.
Right.
All right, big guy, let's see what you let me do. I can wiggle this thing out a little. Like that should get right out of there, buddy. It's awful wiggly. Don't dislodge the outside of it. I'm the worst. You tell me.
You're all right, bud.
I'm surprised that thing isn't coming loose yet.
It's holding on, huh?
You hear it?
Ew.
I thought you'd like that.
I would have rather touched it.
Well, reach in there. I gotta get another tool. You go right ahead.
No, 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 no.
Come on.
No, you got it all leaky now.
Oh, so once it's bloody, the pus is okay, but not blood?
I don't want to touch either. I can
Not
touch
yet.
blood.
I was just giving her a hard time about her unwillingness to touch
She
blood.
made the noise of it wiggling. Yeah.
That's just half of that tooth, you know?
Oh my goodness.
Because that's that loose piece that was in the front, like we talked about, how they kind of get split with time. The one behind it actually looks okay. Do you guys want me while I'm in there to float them quick, or should we do our x-rays if you have the plate?
Let's do the x-rays first.
Yeah.
Gearing up to take some x-rays.
That's right.
I feel like a shot.
That root that was right here that was leading to this. But we shouldn't have all this bony proliferation if it's just a simple abscess. We can take one from the other direction just for the hell of it. I don't know if it's worth digging, you know, for other teeth at this point, because this to me points more cancer. All right, ready? But yeah, you see the difference in the jaw. I suppose there's no way we're going to be able to do a top, like a, just for the heck of it. Let's put that back there and we're going to do a straight up. I know that it'll be hard to see through these sinuses, but it doesn't go. You can see it like here, you know, how far it goes to the midline. Because of course we have the sinuses in the way, but okay. Well, what are your guys' thoughts? Just kind of letting. You're not going to do chemo.
No.
We're not going to talk about going to an oncologist.
No. Did you?
Or biopsying it.
How old did you think he is?
I think he's old.
Older than 18?
Yes. He's in his 20s. Those teeth, you can see the roots are pretty short on the x-ray too, so he's like using them up. So 20s, heart murmur. This is more than likely a cancer. Without doing a biopsy, you don't know for sure, but I think he just so happened to have a bad tooth in it.
I don't think it's good quality of life for him.
Yeah, unfortunately. Sorry, buddy.
Dr. Kristin is all finished up with dentals, and now it's time to lay Modelo down.
You are sure curly, big guy. Yeah, you are a pretty young boy. All right, so now it's time for your shots. Are you so lucky? Oh, he's like, oh, no, lady. I know, you have a terrible thick neck. I don't feel like his skin was quite as thick as Pirate's, though. Pirate was like he'd been fighting. So you're a mean drunk. I see. Look at you.
Now.
Good night. Antibiotic. Maybe we'll just 9 cc's. I have it all written down too. Kind of thinking maybe if I'm gonna have a shot at it, we're just gonna go straight for the. Oh, you're not. You started to wake back up on me. Or you never were as asleep as I thought. Oh.
Bye.
Are we getting grumpy now?
Why am I making fun of him now? He's mad.
That must be it, because I mean, he was doing fine before. No, I'm not happy with how that. There we go. So this is the lay down drug. I just haven't given him his Banamine yet because I figured I just was more excited about getting him to lay down. All right, let's readjust you a little into the middle. There we go. What's that?
He says, yes, to the door. Yeah.
Yeah, right? Make you think, huh? You definitely had two. I remember seeing those.
Got another squeaker.
You're fine. Took a Banamine at the end. That might be nice right there. I know, we ended up right against the wall. But we will persevere. So close to your foot here, sir. But it is what it is. He gonna sleep. We ain't playing that game, sir. So we're gonna let his leg down.
Oh, letting it down?
Yep. Don't get up. Promise. Stay. I just didn't want him to kick his tail up underneath there. One thing I've been doing now is I tell people just to soak the tail or spray it good with fly spray, because then they're getting it up under their legs when they're swishing. Help with the flies with this situation, because obviously we don't really care to do this in the summer, but
Right.
this is good. You sleeping like this is perfect.
So we are taking Summer Shandy home today. It's her lucky day, even though it's raining. We're gonna get her loaded up. What do you think, girl? Very nice. Come on out, girl. Very nice. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
I said, of course, to the horse.
Beautiful.
Come on, bud. You can do it, buddy. Come on. Come on, bud. There you go. Big step. There you go. Good boy. Good boy. You got it. You didn't need to take all the shavings out with you. Well, he's a pretty boy. Lead him into the barn. We'll pop him into, I think, stall 5 is ready for him. Good job. You got it. There's a horse right there. She's just laying down. You're not alone in here, I promise. Good boy.